Good morning. So I have a cold now. Mrs. Jazz has just got over one and MJ and I have it. So that's fun because on Saturday we have a movie premiere. Yay! Which is exciting, but I'll be walking around sniffling. Anyways, today is one of those not so exciting days. I'm posting the prizes that are way too overdue and late. I'm also uploading and releasing a character design video. I have the dentist at midday, and then I need to spend the rest of the day catching up on emails. I'm editing Tuesday's stream, and usually in the course of the stream, anyone who watches the stream will know that whenever I do the drawing bits, at the end of that I usually do like a voiceover over ad-libbed section that I intend to have behind the sped up drawing bit. But I feel like I've been going about it backwards because it's never really time oriented or suited specifically to the parameters of the clip that I made or the drawing, you know, and sometimes I miss something I might have wanted to mention or something. So I'm actually going to try and do it the other way around this time. It's the first time I've done it. It shouldn't be too crazy difficult or anything, but I'm going to fill in the empty blank section, which is the sped up section, and just do it now. So sort of in post I'll do the ad-lib talking bit. I immediately then started to play with body shapes and ways that I could fit two faces on a body, and ended up with a bit of a top-heavy or bottom-heavy bean shape that flips vertically, and so that the faces at the top and bottom swap. It's uploading! Obviously by the time you see this vlog, that video will be out, so go watch it. Rest of today, I have mail, a lot of mail to do, man, and emails and actual mail. I haven't mailed out the prizes for the April challenge of the month, or was it March? Oh my god, it's terrible. It's terrible. There are two I have to catch up on, and there's a whole bunch from the Arty Game social one. If you're watching this and you're a prize winner, I am so sorry. I'm gonna mail out a few extra goodies to reward their patience. But yeah, that's on the agenda. And then the dentist, because I've been having mouth pain and bits of my teeth falling apart. Yay! I had beef jerky just before I left. I'm regretting that now. I have stuff all in my teeth. My breath smells. So I'm gonna need a filling and a root canal. So even though it was crappy going to the dentist, there was one good thing that came out of it. I got a gift bag. Yay!
Springtime.
Wow. Okay. So we're
like cherry tree blossoms out and hail.
We're not in the London heat wave anymore. So Mrs. Jazz has been trying to help me make some progress on Project Campervan, another thing I can't talk about. When I mentioned it, when I first mentioned the whole non-talked about Project Campervan and made some progress, then it sort of stopped dead. So we're trying to revive that a bit because it's a project I really want to kick off. Otherwise, I am now sketching for prizes for the challenges of the month, and I'm feeling guilty, so I'm sending some extra goodies. I also need to send this. This is a drawing that I did in a stream a number of years ago for Dominic, who suggested that in chat, and those of you who followed this vlog will know that I met up with Dominic, my Polish friend, in London, and I forgot to bring his artwork. So I've got to get his address off him, but I'm going to package that up and send it off to him. With all of the challenge of the month sketches that I do in the sketchbooks that I send off, I switch it up so that it's themed around what the theme was for that challenge of the month. So for this challenge of the month, the theme was dragons versus kittens. So I'm drawing this prize winner, me in a cat onesie, because why not? And I don't know, I like to sort of keep myself entertained, so for the next one I'll probably draw a dragon or something. It's a particularly stressful process for me, not because of anything to do with the drawing or the participants or anything like that, simply because I suck at organising myself. So I have sent the wrong prizes to the wrong people before, and I get really nervous when I send things off because I get really worried that I send them to the wrong places or something like that, which has happened, and I really hope won't happen again. Let's give him some whiskers. And we'll give him a little black nose with a little shiny end. There you go. This is the dragon sketch for Jordan. I'm drawing a dancing monkey for Victor, who is the runner-up of the mix and match competition. And then for Johanna, who was the winner of the beginner category, I drew a little Arty party celebration jazzer. It's actually really good timing because I just got this in the mail yesterday. And this is from Stillman & Byrne, and it's a whole bunch of their newly released softcover sketchbooks, which is really cool. So I can send a few of these as consolidation, is that the word? Consolation? Additions to the people who have been waiting for so long for their prizes. But I'm wondering, sort of, I've got to figure out a way to add these to the prize pool or swap them for something in the prize pool, because this is sort of the newer version or a new product that they want to advertise a little bit. So they've sent me a whole bunch of them, and I'll swap them in or put them in there somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I enjoy having like swag. Like, I'm not even going to use it. I'm just sending it to people. But I have like all these Stillman & Byrne books, all of these 21 draw books. It's because I'm a hoarder. So look at me, Mr. Productive. I've got it's dropping my phone. Wow. That was the least smooth thing that's ever happened to me. So I've got the packages ready to send off. I've caught up on most of the emails I needed to catch up on. There's a few I need to catch up on still, but a huge amount of it's done, and I'm done for the day. So question of the day, or questions I should say. Heroic Animations has 3 questions, and I wouldn't normally do this, but they all go together really well. So I'm just going to go through these pretty briskly. Question 1. If you're a young animator, should you be trying to get a job as an animator early or later? Answer, later if at all. If you're a young animator, you should be animating. Just that's it. Don't worry about getting a job at a studio. Even freelance work, that comes later along the line. Worry about building up your skills and loving it and working hard. Question 2, where should an animator showcase their animations if they're trying to get recognized? Answer, everywhere. And then see where the traction starts moving. So post them on Newgrounds, post them on Vimeo, post them on YouTube, post them on Tumblr. And if you start to get a little more attention here or there, maybe pay a little more attention to that platform and see how you can use it. Otherwise, maybe look out at new platforms coming up and start to work in that sense. But essentially, if you make a piece of content, there's nothing stopping you from putting that everywhere. Question 3, and last but not least, is working on collabs with other animators a good thing or a bad thing? Almost always a good thing. A bad thing if there's a control freak involved, or it's not about making something cool, or there are arguments, or people are fighting over who owns what. But it's good if you're all in it for the same purposes. It's not about getting gain, it's about developing your skills, trying different things. It's great to learn to work with other people. It's fantastic, particularly if, for example, I love character animation, so I love to work with someone who's an environment artist, because that allows me to focus on the thing I love and am good at, and let someone else do what I don't love and am not good at, and that results in a better end production. But of course it takes a lot of hard work and communication skills, but they are also essential, so it's a great chance to develop those. But I think it's really cool. It was a really cool lot of questions, so I hope that was helpful. Heroic Animations, good luck with your animation moving forward, and if you have your own question of the day, anyone else, leave it in the comment section below, and hopefully I'll get to that one. Anyways, that is it for today. That was an interesting day, but it was good, and I'm looking forward to an upcoming, what do you call it? The root canal. Yay. See you tomorrow.